And a good evening, one and all. Welcome back to Firestorm Games for another race to the Winter Cup. I'm 3 pints deep, and this is Designated Driver.
3 pints deep, is it?
3 pints. Yes, there's a reason I'm not on the roads tonight. Hopefully neither of you. It is freezing outside, and in here it's warm and toasty, and we have some Final Fantasy to play.
We do, and we go straight to the gameplay live table.
The rams have been exchanged, the handshakes have been delivered, and we are right into the match.
So we have got Sam G on the left, Alex W on the right, Mono Fire Magissa versus Mono Water with Wall.
Here we go, some fresh breath of the set. I already see a Warrior of Light in Alex's hand, and straight on cue, there it is. So Warrior of Light flips 7, if I'm not mistaken, and he gets to play 3 threes. And already he's going for the Loperit and the Lena.
Well, I'm slow
straight to the races. Straight to the races.
This guy, right there, finally.
There we are, Warrior of Lights. Oh, it is top 5, my mistake. 2 sevens of exactly 3 onto the field. Loperit, of course, then gets to shuffle a card into his hand.
Yeah, Loperit's always been a good card since it was released in the last set.
I mean, Water's had a slew of really good 3-costs. Astrologian, Paladin, Loperit.
Waka before that.
Waka before that, exactly. There's the new guy, there's Brand, the standard unit searcher.
Yeah. And with Vikings potentially being more prevalent, that could be a good go again.
And we're getting the namesakes right on field. Magissa is here. So are we seeing a ping? We're seeing a ping. And there's the Cuckoo Lane. Ooh, that is going to be a pain to deal with because Magissa doesn't get its effect.
Yeah, now I would love to find Magissa. There she is. Slowly but surely.
The Beastmaster. Search for a fire forward of cost 3 or less and play it onto the field. There are a slew of new options because of another card that I'm hoping we'll see play at some point. Oh, the Mog. He's going for it. So this Mog, have you read this Mog before? Mog 6.
I have.
It's one of the older ones.
But for those people at home, do you want to read it?
I will as soon as you pull it up. In the meantime, I'm focusing on the selfie, grabbing the Yuzuki back to hand. And he drew the other card I was hoping for, Tyvus.
So we are seeing a bit of a Warriors package, which should be pretty cool.
Well, a lot of the good Warriors are 3-costs. Ward and AKSTAR and Yuzuki are the 3 that automatically spring to mind. And I'm also seeing a sneaky Sedan in hand.
Yeah. And the thing is this deck is probably playing Edgar, right? So playing that for free will be very nice if you can get it.
Exactly. So let's see. Sam needs to ping this Magissa, or he can play the Tyvus. He could play the Tyvus, search the ward, play the ward for free, and then ping the Magissa that way. He's got options. It'll be interesting to see how he approaches this one. There's only 2 cards in Alex's hand. I don't think he's going to be afraid of being Cuckoo-laned again. No,
and the thing is, though, is even if he is sat on a Cuckoo-lane, discarding it and then drawing another card is never a bad shout if you want to cast it.
Let's see how he approaches this, because this deck does actually have a lot of thought process put into it, and he's taking it. I think he might go straight for the Magissa ping. I'd like to see the Tyvus come down, because I think this card's nuts.
To be fair, I would love to see it in some sort of action, because the Warriors, to me, still seem like a bit of a will they, won't they sort of situation, and I think it doesn't quite have the legs yet. But
he's discarding the Tyvus, so I'm assuming the ping. It's the bomb.
We got a bomb.
We got a bomb.
Please don't call bomb control on us. It is a legal bomb.
So, one very good thing about this bomb that I would like to point out is because bomb plays another bomb from the deck, it means you can Magissa ping during your opponent's turn.
This is very true. And I will throw this out there as well. I love the artwork on this bomb.
It looks
so
sick.
Good. And as a man that took my foil bomb, you should be happy.
Hey, I got the playset now.
Nice.
The deck's cooking. You know, I've come to an epiphany that in order to fully foil out fire, I need to go for the dual colours as well. Which means I now need to get Bashes, Zidans and Furians in.
Do you know what? I was having this same existential crisis where now I feel like I need to go after the foil Prishes for my monk deck.
So Mog's disappeared. Why has Mog disappeared and the bomb has done nothing?
Did the bomb kill the Mog?
I'm assuming he did use the bomb to kill the Mog instead of pinging the Magissa. But then why didn't the bomb play another bomb?
What are we...
It's fine. These are pro players. I'm sure they know exactly what they're doing. He's going for the Ifrit now. Get the ward, kill the Glaciella is where I'm thinking this is going.
Yeah, you need to try and stop that crystal, I suppose, right now.
Oh, he's going for the Yuzuki. This is another good option because this does stop the Glaciella effect. Or at the very least, it means Glaciella cannot ping.
This is very true. Although, you say ping, it's more like a straight megaton shot to the face.
Jacob's telling us to read Mog. I can't because Fish didn't bring it up.
I did, it was on the screen.
Was it?
Yeah. It's not my fault you're 3 points deep.
You did it as well, you
No,
coward.
I did it on purpose.
Anywho, Blue Worm's here. Now, I'm getting a bit concerned because Alex's break zone is filling up and that Lena is still on the field.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, so what
if at first you don't succeed, try again.
So what do we get?
We can't get the Tivus because we're not going to have enough cards to do it.
Go for the bomb, maybe?
No, as I say that,
okay.
he's going for the Tivus, sure.
Nice.
He clearly knows something we do not.
Sam playing a dangerous game here, no backups down, but he does have Yuzuki and Magissa on the field.
Alright, so he drew an Ifrit, so he does have another ping available to him. How does he utilise this ping?
Also, Jacob did say that, yes, it stops the search of the deck, so that's why no second bomb.
So this is quite clearly a tech to this particular matchup as well as various others because there is a lot of searching in Final Fantasy these days. I'm going through the list of potential Magissa targets in my head and I'm a bit There he goes. What are you going for? What do we pick? Ishtola, Bash, Ward. These are options.
I mean, is he going to be playing AKSTAR?
Alphano to search is another fair option,
Yeah,
sure.
so we're going with the Alphano.
Alphano is going to search us another toy. And he's kept another Ifrit in hand, so what he's doing is he's setting up for a Magissa ping in Alex's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Grabbing the Zidane.
Well,
This means he is going to... he needs another turn. I'm just a bit concerned about that break zone.
yeah, we did see like one of the first cards I think Alex actually discarded was the Leviathan as well. So, yeah, and it looks like he actually got 2 Leviathans in
It's
that
in
break.
there. I need to see the count. But he's got cards. What's he got now? He's got a Tidus, he's got a Lightning, and a Realm. Realm can bounce the blue and to get a Crystal, but as long as that Yuzuki is on board, Glaciella's doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I suppose you could just brute force at least a couple more points of damage.
Is it just play the Tidus? I mean, Lightning can't do anything either because the board stays even.
Yeah.
Unless he's waiting for Sam to use the Magissa ping.
Yeah, I mean, holding the Lightning to main phase 2, knowing that Magissa's still on the board is definitely not a bad thing.
He's making a blue worm and he's swinging it.
Feels like a trap. The thing is that regardless of what happens...
Oh, gee.
Okay, so we're hitting the Wardy X first.
So he gets... So is he going to ping his Magissa or is he going to ping the Glaciella and just outright kill it? Or the Lena? I would be seriously concerned about this Lena. Yep, he's counting.
He's got to be close.
Kill the Lena. Sam, just...
Shoot it dead.
It means that the Lightning can now come down, as we said earlier, to get the kill.
Well, no, it still wouldn't.
No, because Blue Worms are forward to the end of the turn. Exactly. Very smart.
And even still, even if the Blue Worm goes and the Glaciella or Lena go, you're still going to have 3 there.
Alright, so by nothing dying, I'm assuming he's done it on the Magissa. Yes, there it is. So, does he go for the AKSTAR? He goes for the AKSTAR. So AKSTAR will be doing a 3, 6, 9k ping, as well as dulling and freezing the Magissa, the Warrior of Light, and playing, I presume, the Zidane from hand. Considering the other card is an Ifrit, it's definitely Zidane. Show us a hand.
Show us what you've got.
So do you rip the Lightning, the Tidus, or the Realm?
I'd go the Lightning here. Because you know you're going to get 2 rips the next turn.
Lightning
or
it
another
is.
rip the next turn, so...
And he drew something.
Do the streamer lean. Do the streamer lean. No.
And then AKSTAR is going to 9k ping the Lena. That should be the Lena. Please kill the Lena.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is why you had to strip that Lightning, because now that that Lena is probably going to die here, you didn't want that coming down and removing something in the main phase 2 like we suggested.
Is it bad that this Magissa feels very Yu-Gi-Oh-ish?
What, just because there's no backups?
It just plays its cards.
Yeah.
It literally just plays its cards. Where is this Magissa ping going? No, it's Magissa ping, this AKSTAR ping.
What are we... Did we miss the...
No, I think the target might be on the Lena, and Alex is just filling his break zone before the Lena dies so he can play the Leviathan.
Doesn't Lena only do in your turn, though?
Is it a main phase, or is it at any point?
I'm pretty sure you can do it at any point, yeah. So as long as it's in his turn, it should be fine.
Yeah, no, he can do it at any point.
So yeah, fill that break
So
zone.
if he's managed to fill the break zone to enough that Lena can trigger before it dies...
Got no crystals. Oh wait, he did manage to get that crystal earlier. Okay, so who are we shooting?
I mean, he's got to shoot his own stuff because
probably the warrior of light, right? Well, no,
he's shooting the blue one. He's shooting the blue one.
Yeah, because he can't kill anything else really.
Yeah, because of Yuzuki.
Well, no, I mean even his own stuff. He'd only be down to.
No, he's trying to fill the break zone for the Lena before it dies. There it is. One.
So he shot his own Glaciella.
Glaciella just shot itself.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Nope.
But that is exactly what we need for the Lords of the World to come down.
It's been a while since we've seen this combo as well, which is quite nice.
This will be a mainstay for Mono Water for
eons to come, I'm sure.
Yep. So we have 1 bounce and 1 kill.
So you probably just bounce the Magissa, right, and then kill the Yuzuki, because then it at least gives you more options going forward.
You could bounce the Alphano, and I think that's probably fair. Do you have to use this on the Yuzuki? Zidane is a perfectly viable option if you want to neg. I think without the Glaciella, you're not nearly as scared of the Yuzuki because you weren't...
Looks like he's just going to go after the AKSTAR.
Well, AKSTAR could ping again on the swing.
Yeah. The thing is, it seemed so target saturated. It was a tough choice there, I think, for Alex.
It's a very strange and a very interesting game because it's completely unconventional from what we see as standard Final Fantasy. You build your backups, you play your forwards, you interact with them. This is not a game we've seen before.
No. And the thing is now, we're staring down an unblockable, gonna rip a card from your hands Zidane. Yuzuki's still protecting from any sort of damage, so if...
He's going to get another Magissa's target as well.
Yeah, exactly, so we know he's got the card in hand to do so.
So he's got a bash. He's discarding the bash for the Ifrit ping. What do we go for this time?
I'd probably go after another AKSTAR, to be honest.
Well, I was thinking that, but why discard the bash unless he doesn't feel like taking another point of damage? Oh, the Alphano's in hand, so got bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have done this in main phase 2 because Zidane attacking first is kind of might be more important. But
yeah, that's probably a fair point there, but
it's not the end of the world. It's just you don't see what's going on in hand. AKSTAR also does kill the Leviathan because we have 1, 2, 3 drops.
Yeah, and now Alex in real trouble. Look how this is flip-flopped because Alex now sat on no backups on a dull frozen Warrior of Light.
This is the thing. Alex cancelled 2 Magissa pings, and still the board has got to this state.
And again, Sam did this with 0 backups.
Ooh, I think I saw...
Well, he drew a Glaciella.
I see a Ceremobius, I see a Tidus, I see a Realm. What's that last card?
No, that's it.
Is it another Mog? It's a Realm?
Yeah, it looks like a Mog or something.
It's Glaciella, Ceremobius, Realm, and Tidus. Okay, none of those...
This is why
really helpful.
No, I think this is why you should have taken out the Yuzuki, because now your Glaciella does nothing still.
This is just a perfect counter matchup. The fact that Yuzuki is a warrior. Did you just discard them? Or am I probably missed something there. Please, Jacob, do your thing. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, he's 3 pints deep.
Anywho, Sam's back on the offensive, and he's just drawn a Palom, which is, yes, another Magissa ping, and a Hien. Hien is big.
Yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage.
It's going to have the haste, and Alphano is going to get a second attack. So what you do here is you Magissa ping for the Ashtola. And then you've got an Alpha Note and a Stola and a Hien that can attack twice. It could be double discard for Tidus. I thought the Tidus was on the board, but you're probably right. So, Palom, ping Magissa.
Here we go again.
What are we playing this time? Is the Stola. Now, does he have 3 cards in hand for the Hien, is my question. If he does, this is going to hurt.
I don't think he has.
Right, it's a point of damage. It's a Tyvus, 4k ping on the Warrior of Light. That's fine, he set himself up for next turn anyway, so... The Stola's unblockable. What are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm just... Because the camera is now cut off Sam's damage. He is on damage 4, right?
He's just slid up his damage. He is on damage 4, yeah, because he just took the Stola points of damage. Yeah, he's 1 card short of the Hien. Which is fine, he can wait for next turn, he's in no rush. And Mono Water's not going to board wipe him anytime soon. No,
exactly. No, especially with no backups, his removal is going to be limited. Probably the deck is running Ash, so that's a non-entity.
4k to the Warrior of Light, that's just got 1 life left in it. The Yuzuki can swing, the Alpha Note can swing.
Oh, okay, so Kuka Lane.
The Yuzuki.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then obviously the Warrior Light's going to die.
Yep.
Now, is the AKSTAR a May?
No, it's a you must.
Okay, so has to target the Tidus here.
So Tidus is going to get the spin.
What's you bottom though? I think you probably bottom the Magissa, right?
It's a bit too late. You probably do, but it's already too late. There's so many annoying things you have to deal with. The AKSTAR, the Zidane, the Yuzuki.
Yeah.
He's gone for the Magissa. This probably is the correct decision, but the damage has already been done. 3 cards is nice.
Go on Atmos off there. So that's at least removing something.
There's the Yuzuki swing.
But I think Alex is probably staring at not very many options here.
It depends on his draws. There's another Tidus, that's enough. There's a big Leviathan.
Maybe.
He doesn't have the crystal for the Eternals, so he used it for the Glaciella to shoot himself. Sahagin Chief.
Oh, you mean Shanghai Chef?
Best noodles I ever had.
I'm sure it was.
So he probably plays the Glaciella. Ah, the Yuzuki's still there though. I think this is a bit of a GG.
Yeah, again, this is a part of me feels like the target early on should have been the Yuzuki, because at least the Glaciella may have had a bit of a standing chance to take something else out. But
I mean, you could play the Loporrit to cycle for more, but he's going straight for the Glaciella.
Can't do anything though.
You can discard. The Eternals now just cost 1, which does help.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things.
Because you've either got something potentially unblockable, something that can dull freeze.
He's passing. Alright, slam that Hien. Slam it. He just drew Edgar Furion as well, that's even. Okay.
Nail that coffin shot.
Okay, Ifrit, kill the Glaciella, because of course he has more than 5 fire characters, so that's a 10k ping.
Yeah.
Flex, 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 please flex.
Muscle beach
He's
time.
flexing.
Alright, so let
1
there be death.
and 2.
Yeah. Oh, what again? That flip flop pretty quick and pretty hard. Sam looked like to be on the back foot there for a bit, but
it was a great opening for Alex.
Yeah.
But he was just that couple cards short for the Leviathan when he needed to.
Yeah. Well, we've got 11 minutes on the round, so shall we get someone over here to talk?
Let's see who we can grab. We'll catch you in a minute.
Be right back, guys.
Alright guys, we're back with the victor of that game, Sam. That was a very enjoyable, very insightful game into what we have to look forward to in Opus 21. So, in your opinion, what is the greatest Lord of the Rings movie of the trilogy?
Oh, it's got to be the third one. It's got the triumphant end, it's got the good feel good, you get the loss in the middle with the King Theoden death, and then you end on the big triumphal, admittedly hour-long ending, but it is something that, gets multiple manly tears out of you.
Exactly, it's a feeling of euphoria, just like we had a feeling of euphoria when you went absolutely wide, out of nowhere, nowhere, despite the fact that you had to play through 2 Magissa cancellations. What was your thought process after that?
So, I've played this matchup a few times, which this matchup's not great. You really want to be on the Tyvus end of the deck. You saw me discard one over the course of the game, but not actually play with it. But you really want to be on Tyvus in this matchup because Waters can very happily do what it did in this game: stop searches, blank the text. But with the opening draw of 3 Magissas and no Tyvuses, my hand was a bit forced. I thought I'd lost, honestly, at that point. The double X-Burst did help me, just drawing some cards. Double selfie just to draw some cards, but I do run like 14 X-Bursts for that reason. And then at one point all I had to do was just get 1 activation, and from there I can kind of get the ball rolling. The key card in this matchup, it didn't show it in this matchup particularly, but in general through multiple testing sessions, is Zidane.
Yep.
You need to stop the Warrior of Light, you need to kill it, you need to remove it from the game. It didn't come up here, but the S effect usually shuts down the majority of my interaction.
Sure.
So a well-timed S effect means that I can't do any of my AKSTAR Stola shenanigans. But he had a bit of a rough hand after the initial opening stopping me. Then we had that really convoluted turn with the attack step Leviathans, where we were emptying through and trying to play the Leviathan. I misplayed to start with in my targeting. He then misplayed in the way that he discarded and what he cast and drew. And then I did a final punt at the end when I got the Stola, because Stola must target, and with the Tidas obviously that's a draw 3 to him.
And it has to be your opponent's forwards, it can't be your own.
Correct. So you really never want to play it in the matchup, but I had a bit of a brain daze, if I'm honest. I have Heian in my hand, and Heian says 14 characters, so my brain was like,
the Alphina's already there.
Yeah, let's do a Stola, let's go for it. And I couldn't. I should have just been Barsh to get more resources. But at the very least, I hope that someone watching the stream realises that AKSTAR says 3 or less.
Yes, it does.
I don't know why that text is on there, considering everything else is just strict 3. But Zidane, I'm going to start my new crusade. This is the first of it. In the last couple of sets, I named every deck I took to every tournament ban Althea, and played Althea until it got banned because the card was just degenerate. Windfire Zidane needs to go. I think it was fine in the last Opus because only 4 colour could really do it.
Edgar's pushed it over.
Edgar's too strong. But we shouldn't ban the Edgar because the Edgar isn't a broken card in and of itself.
It's just what it enables that is the problem. So in that game, I think the key turn, as you alluded to earlier, was that turn where Alex was scrambling to get as much fodder as possible into the break zone to get that Lena Leviathan, because it was clear that through the AKSTAR and potential other pings, it was going to die sooner or later. So how did you navigate that particular series of turns?
Poorly on both sides. So basically, he attacked, got the damage off the blue worm, which meant that I had an active Magissa. At this point, we're in a kind of a cowboy match, like a shoot-off, where we're just like, someone's got to pull the trigger first. I pull the trigger thinking it's safe, that I can dull freeze everything, get some kills, go for that. I shouldn't have. I completely forgot Lena was in play. I just completely blanked that there was a Lena in play and that he had multiple cards, multiple Leviathans. He then worked it out, but because of Yazuki, he was forced to ping his own things for any. He just decided he wanted more fodder, so he started killing his own things.
Yep.
He then had a big Leviathan option, which is what do you bounce, what do you kill?
Yes.
He bounced Alphina, which I think is incorrect.
Yes, we were looking. That was not a particular threat to him. At this point, Magissa had already been done. The Yuzuki was causing him massive headaches, so that was an option.
It should have been the Yuzuki, because it doesn't get value when I play it again. So it should have been Yuzuki. He then chose to kill off the AKSTAR, which again, it was a mistake. He should have killed the Magissa for prolonged periods. And one of the struggles the deck can have, especially at the moment, is if you can freeze the AKSTAR in play. Yes. The AKSTAR is what allows the degenerate Yu-Gi-Oh turns, where you just start putting forwards into play. But he didn't do that. He killed the AKSTAR, which basically meant I had an Alphino in hand and still a Magissa. And he didn't know, but I drew. The deck is built this way, but I kept drawing instant Magissa triggers.
Yes.
Just repeatedly drawing them. And at that point, if I have an Alphino in my hand and he's killed my AKSTAR, all I have to do is search for an AKSTAR, and it allows me to get another free card off of the Alphino to keep the ball rolling, as it were.
Well, you've got to carry that through into round 2, because I believe the round 2 pairings are coming up any second now. So we will catch you in a bit, and we'll track your progress going through. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys in a couple minutes for round 2.